Hey everyone, I'm Sekaar, and I wanted to do a fun build for you guys today. Is it the absolute best build to ever exist? No, but it's fun and I enjoy it and it hits really hard. So that's why I wanted to put this out there. So today we're gonna be doing a bow sork-ish build and I really like it. We're gonna be an orc on this build, but it really doesn't matter what race you do at the end of the day because this game, I don't know, the races doesn't really matter too much. So if you're not an orc, a few other options that would be really good for you will be something like Imperial, Wood Elf. I think that something like Nord would even be really good as well. Dark Elf. I think those will all be very good options. But personally, I'm just an orc on here because that's just what I am. Hey, I'm just going to interrupt the video real quick. I'm so sorry about that. I just want to make sure that you're all subscribed to this channel. This was my former BG's channel. Now it's just going to be ESO everything. It's not going to be my main YouTube channel, what you guys are normally used to seeing for build videos. So please make sure you just subscribe to this. I'm not going to waste your time any further. Let's get back to the video. My attributes are going to be 33 points into health and 31 points into stamina to give us a max magic pool of 15.1k, max health pool of 31.8k, and a max stam pool of 19.7k. Our food is going to be Jewels of Mizrael to increase our overall max health and increase our stamina and magic recovery. We're also going to be Vampire Stage 1 on here. I didn't really know what else to do for my backbar ultimate, so I've got Swarming Scion in here, so that's why we're Vampire Stage 1. I just don't think Stage 3 is really worth it too much anymore, in my opinion. And then we've also got Serpent as our Mundus Stone. I wasn't sure whether to use Serpent or Lady Mundus. You are a little squishy on this build, but I just wanted a little bit of that extra recovery. If you're feeling a little bit too squishy on this build, go Lady, and I think you'll be completely fine with your overall recovery. I think you'll be fine. And then as far as our gear goes, we're going to be using Hrothgar on the body at all times because I think Hrothgar is a funny set, and I wanted to try it. I haven't run it in a long time, so we're going to be using a heavy Hrothgar helmet in Impen. What it does is it gives you a line of max health, armor, offensive penetration, and then stunning or immobilizing your enemy causes them to burst with frost magic, applying the chilled status effect, and dealing 13% of their total physical and spell resistance as frost damage to themselves and enemies within 8 meters of them. And that's on a 7-second cooldown, so that's really nice. So that's a lot of damage, especially when you streak on top of them, having that streak damage go off and then the Hrothgar damage as well. Kind of nice. And then we've got One Piece Magma Incarnate shoulders in medium well fitted. The reason we're using Magma Incarnate, we just got one piece on here, is the one piece gives you stamina and magic recovery. So I think that's the best bang for your buck that you could ask for as far as a one piece monster set goes. And then we're using a heavy Hrothgar chest piece in reinforced. We're also using Null Arca as our front bar set. Null Arca, if you don't have it, don't worry about it. Just do it on normal. You don't really need to do it on vet at all. I just have a few lines of perfected ones, so that's why I have it. But my overall thing is normal. It's not the actual perfected, as you can see from my feet. So what Null Arca does is medium impen hands, by the way. It's going to give you a line of crit chance, another line of crit chance, and then dealing critical damage gives you a stack of Sliver for 10 seconds, up to once every 0.5 seconds. Upon gaining your third stack, they merge into a crystal that launches at your enemy, and you deal 7,300 physical damage, and the tooltip gets a little bit higher because our weapon and spell damage is even higher yet. So it's nice. That could happen every 4 seconds as well, so that's really nice. That's a great source of damage, and so that cooldown is really low, and that extra damage that you can apply is so nice. I like it a lot. So we're using that as our front bar set. We're also using medium Null Arca waist piece in Impen, Hrothgar legs in well fitted heavy, Null Arca feet in Impen. Then for our mythic, we're going to be using Monomyth in the protective trait with a weapon and spell damage enchantment on it. I was honestly debating on just using Markin here instead. I feel like Markin would give us a lot of extra resistances that would really be helpful, but I still like Monomyth. You wouldn't be wrong if you went with Markin. I think that you'd have a lot more survivability and it'd be nice, but I just like how much damage Monomyth does personally. I think it's really nice. So Monomyth, for those of you guys that don't know, we're using protective weapon and spell damage enchantment. For those of you guys that don't know, it does on your primary bar, you get major force and minor berserk. So you get a ton of damage to your crit damage and your overall regular damage. And then on top of that, you're also going to be getting on your back bar major protection and minor vitality. So that's a bunch of tankiness and a bunch of healing as well. So that's really nice. And then our two pieces of jewelry are going to be Hrothgar rings. Both will be protective with reduced magic, health, and stam cost on your abilities. That way you can sustain a lot easier, and it does help you sustain a lot, especially having two of these. It is very helpful. And then front bar, we're going to be using Null Arca Bow, charged with a poison damage enchantment on it. If you want to, you can always put on Hrothgar on the front bar, since that's where Streak is, and then have Null Arca charge at all times. But personally, I like Null Arca Bow on the front bar because you are able to control it slightly better, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I just have Null Arca Bow, so that's why I do this. It's going to be charged with a poison damage enchantment on it, because Bow, I just like the way it's playing right now. Then back bar is going to be Vateshran's Perfected Ice Staff, defending with increased weapon and spell damage enchantment on it. Vateshran, for those of you that don't know, a casting weakness to elements on a target within 15 meters of you is basically going to cause a tether between you and them, and they're going to be taking flame, shock, or frost damage every 1 second, and that damage does increase by 1% every second as well, every time it deals damage. So that damage is really nice, and it does add up over time, especially if you keep that running. It is so nice. Sorry, my cat is being very, very, very clingy right now. I've been out all day, and he wants to be he wants to say hi. So guys, I need everybody to say hi to Romero. I know it's dark, you can't really see him. He says, hi, everybody. So that's Vateshran. Definitely use that. That source of damage is amazing. As far as our skills go, we're going to be using Poison Injection as our main spammable, but you're going to want to combo your abilities. This is just to put a dot on your enemies just to make them feel a lot of pressure. It's really nice. We also have Crit Surge on our front bar. It's going to be our source of major brutality and sorcery, increasing our weapon and spell damage by 20%. Also, while active, dealing critical damage is going to heal you for 3,366 health, and that can occur once every second. The reason why I'm using that on the front bar, it doesn't matter which one you use. I just wanted to put an extra one of these abilities on the front bar because the passive right here increases your weapon and spell damage by 108 for each sorcerer ability slotted. So having that on the front bar does increase our overall weapon and spell damage when we're doing damage. So that is really nice, to be honest. We also have Crystal Weapon on here, which I love comboing with Poison Injection and all of your other abilities because this hits so unbelievably hard. And if you combo this with your other abilities, it is such, like, stacking damage like that, I'm telling you, is insane. I love it. So what it does is the next time you're going to activate it, and then the next time you light or heavy attack, you're going to be dealing 5,600 physical damage to them. So on top of your light attack damage, you're also going to be doing the crystal weapon damage. That's so much extra burst potential. It's really nice. And then we also have Streak on here, which is going to be your stun, your CC, your way to get into a fight, your way to get out of a fight. Also, Streak is going to proc Hrothgar. So this is how you do a lot of damage on your build as well. Make sure you're stunning them properly. And then Merciless Resolve, because look, this ability hits so unbelievably hard. We all know it does. I felt like adding one extra thing to this build, and Merciless Resolve was kind of that extra thing. It just does so much extra damage whenever you hit somebody with this. It's really nice. We also have Ballista, which is going to be our bow ultimate, which, look, I'm going to be honest, I know it's overkill. But I think it's so funny. Basically, when you activate this, hit them with a streak right away, especially if they have Poison Injection already on them. So hit them with a streak. They're taking so much damage, and they're getting hit by at least 2 procs of this Ballista. They're getting hit so unbelievably hard. I love it. I also have Dark Deal on here because I did feel like the sustain was too rough not to have Dark Deal on here. So this is going to be sacrificing magic, and you're going to be getting health and stamina back as well. This is not the way that I heal myself by any means. This is for me a way to get a bunch of stamina back. Also, it does give you some heals over time, but overall that's not what I use it for. Then we have Hurricane, which is going to be our source of major resolve and minor expedition, increasing our physical and spell resistance by 6,000. Also, it's going to increase our movement speed by 15%. And then also, it's going to be doing a little bit of an AoE damage around you, which can proc our crit surge, which does add to our healing. So that's really nice. And then we have Resolving Vigor, which is a nice 5-second heal over time. It's also going to give you minor resolve, increasing your physical and spell resistance by 3,000 for 20 seconds. Then we have Healing Soul, which is going to be our burst heal. This is going to give you a burst heal. Also, on top of that, you're going to be getting health back over 10 seconds. Then you're going to be getting major vitality, increasing your healing received by 12%. So that's really huge. And then we've got Ellie's Susceptibility. This is going to be our source of major breach on our enemies, reducing their physical and spell resistance by 6,000. Also, every 7.5 seconds, the enemy is going to be afflicted with the Burning Chill and Concussion status effects. Do not sleep on that damage. That is so much extra damage, especially when you stack that with all of your other dot pressure on here. That damage is insane. Plus, applying Ellie's Sus right next to your enemies is going to apply your Vateshran dot as well. So make sure you're using that. And then I know I said it earlier, but we're also using Swarming Scion, which is going to be just kind of an just in case, like an uh-oh kind of ultimate, like just in case. Yeah, I don't really use it too often. I think Ballista is so much funnier, to be honest. And then for our blue slottables for our champion points, we're going to be using Ironclad, Resilience, Fighting Finesse, and Untamed Aggression. Our red slottables are going to be Pain's Refuge, Survival Instincts, Sustained by Suffering, and Fortified. In our green tree, what we really care about is Breakfall, the most important one, Rationer, Liquid Efficiency, and if you're still leveling up skill lines, use Discipline Artisan. And that is the entire build. I hope that you enjoyed. I do have some BG footage for this, so I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Let me know. Do me some giant favors. Hit that like button for me. I know this is our side channel, so not everybody's subscribed to this channel. So please make sure you're subscribed. I would highly appreciate that. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Later. Oh, I made it. Okay, I made it. Okay, yeah, I made it. Oh no. No! I took so much damage right there. Oh my goodness. All right. Wow. That was a lot of damage that I just took. I was not expecting that. Gotta sit up now. I gotta sit up and get all crazy, you know? I want to get this Storm Atro synergy, maybe? No? Okay. I was hoping that was gonna be up. I'm gonna start the dot. All right. There is a lot of... That's a lot of pressure on that dude. That's nice. There's a lot of people right here. I need to back up. My team is just not with me right there. That's a lot of people. If I can start to dot some people up. Nice. That Hrothgar proc does loads of damage right there. This dude right here. Nice. That's beautiful. Beautiful, dude. That's good so far. That's good. That's good. That's good. I need to back up. But this is nice. I like this. Now that I'm kind of like getting the hang of it, I'm doing one thing that's a little bit different, and it's... Oh, wow. I tried out some stuff. Oh god, I died over there. I tried to hit that one dude with a bowl, but it didn't go off, so that's unfortunate. But hey, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not used to having what is this ability? Crit surge on my front bar. So this is a little bit different. It's different, and I kind of like it. I'm trying to keep my buffs up. Oh, wow. 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 That was a lot of damage. All right, beautiful. I'm trying to just put damage on this person. I'm backing up. Putting damage on that guy. Cool. I got the credit for that elim, which is really good because that means that I'm a little bit closer to my bow wall. Oh, I think I just saw somebody's... Was that a plate break proc? That's crazy. You don't see those too often anymore. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I went in a little bit too hard there. I saw somebody like one shot and I was like, you know what? I wanted to try and get that, but that's unfortunate. That was terrible timing because now, oh. I'm just trying to get that dude. Bro, look at the pressure on this dude. Whoopsies. Like, look at the pressure on... Oh, wow. I thought I was gonna get him. I kind of stopped doing damage to him. So that was my bad for a second. All right. The damage is nice. It's different than what I'm used to, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit somebody with a bow wall right here. If I hit somebody with a bow wall... And now I'm gonna back up. Now I'm just gonna go get this ult charge now, which is right here. Yeah. Now I'm gonna hit somebody else with a bow ult. Because I think it's funny. Should I hit the same person with a bow ult again? Oh, that might have been a little bit mean. Dude, that's so funny. Bro, I'm just bullying these guys in the back. Bro. Nah. Dude, I'm just straight up bullying them. I felt bad. That's okay. It's kind of crazy because like I'm literally like 1v2ing these people over here. 1v3 almost. And it's like, I don't know. What's the rest of my team doing? I don't know. I'm just kind of confused. Like, I don't know. This guy's taking so much pressure that it's like, how is he just... Goodbye. It's like, how is anybody able to just like, oh, wow. There we go. I'm gonna try and... That dude is going the wrong way. I'm just trying to make sure that they don't take that ball. Good, 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 good. I need my crit surge up. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that damage is nuts. I like this a lot. There's a lot chasing me now. That's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. You love to see that. You love to see that. Damage sigil. That's beautiful to see. I need the speed sigil. I need to get out of there. That's okay. I need to get all my buffs back up. Okay, we're good now. That's insane. No! Oh my goodness. I just almost died right there. No! What just hit me right there? I didn't see anybody in range of me. That's crazy. Huh. Apparently somebody was able to hit me with a focused aim right there and proc the execute on me. That's crazy. All right. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Wow. That's another one dead. Oh man, I hit the blast bones with my... That's not good. Hello? He's gotta be... Yeah. That's too much pressure to... There we go. That's nice. I like this so far. This is insane. Like, I would... That build does so much upfront damage that it's tough to get into. Like, it's tough to go up against, but I think it's fine. I'm putting some pressure on this dude real quick. Oh my goodness. I'm putting my buffs back up. I don't wanna... Oh, dude, with this? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Defensive buff? I'll take it. I'll take it. This is good. Yeah, dude. That dude's the biggest threat. This is... I need to back out. I was in with 0 buffs. I'm glad that I backed out right there. That was a little bit too much. I was trying to hit him with the streak so that he can get hit by my... Bro, that... I'm telling you what, there's a lot of sword builds out here that are really doing damage. There we go. I'm telling you though, if you could line up your Null Arca with your also your with your Hrothgar, brothers, it does so much damage. Oh no, I meant to hit that. Bro, I'm trying. I'm trying to just get out of that. Dude, you take so much extra damage when you have that damage sigil on. And like the build just, I think that it's just at its limit when it comes to damage. And it's one of those things where taking too much pressure like that, it's a little bit unfortunate. I prefer speed sigil on this build because I already have an obscene amounts of damage. So if I could just increase my survivability, speed sigil on this build, defensive sigil on this build, I think I'm more than fine. Ooh, thank you for the old sigil. I will take that any day of the week. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was hoping that bow ult would have done a little bit more. Not bad so far, not bad. Almost, almost, almost. There we... Almost. Let me get my dots back on him. I am losing my dots. There we go. I'm getting hit by so many people now. Get away from me, you freaks. Where is my team? Somebody throw me a rogue heal. Oh. Bro. I am struggling with my heals sometimes on this build. I think it's so much fun, but dude. To me, this is like a full octane build. This is like, if you just want to go pedal to the metal, just do damage, 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 damage. This is the build. This is the build. It is fun, but dude, I like my defenses a little bit. I like my defenses slightly. That's a lot of pressure putting out there. I tried to. I'm trying. I just need to back up, get some buffs back up. I need to get this guy in the back now. Oh, there were 4 people there? I thought there was only 2. That's crazy. I'm getting hit. I'm dying a lot here. I'm getting a lot of elims though, but I'm dying a lot as well. If I just dot this dude up, this is like the way to go. I need to play it a little bit more slow. I need to dot him up a little bit more. Sorry, buddy. I think I didn't like hurt him, but I didn't realize that my cat was right by my feet. I stepped on him for a second, but he's fine. Trust me, guys. He's fine. I'm trying to just dot these guys up, play a little bit slow. I'm trying, dude. My buffs are down. Whew. Not bad, but... Bro, I'm just getting hit so hard. How did he just... Dude, how is he surviving that? For real, though. How is he surviving that? I'm going back to my team. I'm going back to my team. I'm good. I'm good. If they want to like fight me like 10v1 every time, I'll go back to my team too. I do not care. I straight up do not care. This is a fun build though. I like this. I'm hitting hard. Really hard. 1 minute remaining. Let's go into... Jeez. Dude, there's people everywhere here. Like I'm telling you, every time I even walk out of stealth, it's just like 2 people like going to fight me. Like, this is crazy. I can't even approach this. That's 2 down. My goodness. Tried to hit that dude with a dot, but didn't hit him, I guess. I know that. Yeah, dude, that dude in the back hits so hard. It's not even this dude in front of me right here. I'm gonna die right now. Yeah, it was the dude in the back that hits really hard. He's really squishy, but hey, look, 31-7. Not bad. Not my best KD I've ever had, but you could see I was just shredding people's health bars.